Be Real went off the second I finished doing my eyebrows, so I think that's a good omen. I feel like I look really stupid wearing long sleeves whenever it's literally like 85 degrees outside. I've been going back and forth for like 3 hours deciding how to do this because I was gonna do a 24-hour challenge, not like the full 24 hours because I no one wants to be around me when I haven't slept, but I was gonna do like the either 12 hours or like you know where you stop it when you're not reading. I don't think I can do that, just flat out don't think I have the time for it. So instead I'm gonna do the little what am I saying? What am I doing? I'm gonna do the little read with me for a week thing, like where I just read. I have a stack of books that I'm reading. I have 3 physical books I want to read in this week. Well, I mean, I don't care if I read them all, but that's what I'm gonna try to read. We're finishing this. This is obviously no spoilers also. Not that these are like new. These have literally been around since like a long time, but I feel like people are just now reading them because they got the fancy little snazzy covers. I saw Barbie last night. It was a masterpiece. It was a masterpiece. Then we have What Happens After Midnight. I did not even like some of her broken rules. It was just way too fast paced. Like they literally known each other for like 3 days and they were in love. But this sounds like they have a past, so maybe it'll be better. But also maybe not, we don't know. Then I'm gonna try to read this. I'm scared of this book, I'm terrified. This is propaganda. So we have first book, look how, they're just pretty too. Like the colors, I love it. Naturals, Killer Instincts, All In, and then Bad Blood. It's literally just Criminal Minds, except that they're teenagers. I will say it's love triangle-y, but it's not bad. It's not bad. I will always recommend her books. I don't care. It takes an army to keep my attention, and she does. Anyways, back to whatever the heck I was talking about before that. I don't know what I was talking about. I need to shut up. Was I talking about Barbie? I'm gonna shut up and go read. Like I said, this will be no spoilers. I'll just kind of vaguely, I feel like, explain what the book is about. Did my lights just flicker? I'm overly caffeinated right now. I really hope that's not obvious. I just went on about how this is like naturals propaganda, and I realized I didn't even say what the book is about. The first one, not this one, because that would be spoilery. The FBI has this like naturals program where these people have like, is it abilities, or are they just really good at stuff? Like, is it like super paranormal, not paranormal, supernatural stuff, or are they just good at what they do? I haven't figured it out yet, and I'm 3 books in. They just have these like abilities that the FBI can use. So like the main girl, what's her name? Cassie, can like profile people really well. Like she can look at this guy and be like, oh my gosh, he's cheating on his wife. One of them can like detect lies and whatever. It's just stuff like that. It's really good. This is kind of like, I'm kind of addicted to this right now. It's also kind of like, there's like a running storyline, but there's little storylines. And so that like is good because you can't just give me, well, actually that's kind of a lie. Sometimes they do info dump, but they normally kind of like flesh it out, which is great because you cannot info dump on me. Like if somebody info dumps on me, in one ear and out the other, like I cannot handle it. It's been so rainy here. I have not seen the sun in like 2 weeks. I'm feeling like a Cullen right now, except I'm not sparkling. The thing about these books is I read them like decently fast, I feel like, but one of the kids or teenagers is like a super smartsy math person, and every time she speaks, I have to read the sentence like 3 times, or I don't know what's going on. I have to Google what she's saying sometimes. Like it always gets explained, but I'm not patient enough. Every time we get a new development, like a big development, I have to take a second to process. Also, I'm eating goldfish. Okay, hi, little update. My hair looks silly goofy right now. I have like 100 pages left and I'm about to go finish it. Stuff just keeps getting dropped. It's one of those things that like in a normal book, you'd be like, oh, she just threw this in for silly goofiness. Like this is ridiculous. But like she has been foreshadowing this crap like for a long time. I came down to my room to read the end because I know it's not going to be pretty. Just vibes I'm getting. I don't think it's going to be good. I think it'll end fine. None of these have really ended on like a cliffhanger yet. And I don't want to read the next book right after this, but I will if I must. I have 50 pages left, I think. This is exactly 375 pages. The second one was 375 too. Fun fact. I'm going to finish this and then I have Barbie to watch. Not the Barbie movie, just a Barbie movie. Okay, I'm gonna go finish this. Ignore the mannequin head back there. She's a guest. She pays rent. You know when you simultaneously feel like you know everything that's going on, but at the same time you feel like you know nothing about what's going on? I literally have that much left. And I feel like I'm gonna have to read the 4th book after this. I wanted a mental break. I might have a mental break down. There's like mascara under my eyes, but I think that we all should be nice and ignore that. Isn't it anti-venin? Like VENIN. I have 10 pages left. I'm literally stalling because I know it's about to end on a cliffhanger. I have no idea what just happened. I'm at a genuine, literally real loss for words. I'm in the middle of like a 4.75 because it was just that much better than the last one, and like a 5. It did end on a cliffhanger, so I don't know what to do. Okay, our options are this or this, but I don't want this to end yet. I feel like someone's gonna die in this. I might read a few pages of this, I'm not sure. It just looks, it's so cutesy. I love the purple is just like, it was the best thing they could have done. I feel like trying to read this after reading this is gonna like kill my mind. I feel like this is gonna be devastating. It's also so thick. Like, do you see the comparison? What is in this that needs to make it 500 pages? I don't know. No, maybe I read that wrong. No! That was my fault. I didn't actually spoil anything. I just saw a name, and sometimes, like, if I see a name back here, oh, I just saw it again. If I see a name, let's try here, like right here, then I see it like here, I always try to guess, like, furthermore what's gonna happen to make them, you know what I mean? Like in this one, I had a whole other fear plot in my head, which is fine because it didn't happen, but because my dog literally ran away with my bookmark. Like, my book was sitting like this, and she took it out and ran across the room. And so I was flipping around trying to find what page I was on. I saw a name, and I was like, oh, I thought he was gone. I'm gonna go watch this silly little guy in his silly purple getup sing and dance. I'm like literally calculating how long it's gonna be until I can read this, but I don't want it right now. Do you know what I mean? Oh, why? I'm gonna go watch a movie now. So I woke up this morning and I tried to start What Happens After Midnight. I read like 20 pages of it and then I stopped. I was like, I cannot focus on anything but the naturals right now. So I went to grab the book. But then my family was like, hey, let's go somewhere. Let's go do something. So we ended up going to Barnes & Noble. I read 39 pages in the car. Also, I figured out this isn't actually 500 pages. The book stops at 375 just like the other ones. So it's only like that. But this is a novella. I was like, I had no idea it was like that thick. I thought it would be like that. Okay, let me do a book haul because I want to. Pride and Premeditation. No idea what this is. But I saw it and listen, I'm like repulsed by the color. But then I read the back and it said it's like a murder mystery, but like with Pride and Prejudice people. I was intrigued, rightfully so. Then I got the picture of Dorian Gray because I've literally looked at it every time I've been in there since like last December. I don't really know what this is about. I just wanted it. For aesthetic value, maybe. I think I'm gonna try to read like 100 pages of this tonight. And then I'll be like locked in. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. But then I'm gonna try to read like a chapter of this or something. I haven't read a classic in a really long time. Like the last one I read was Wuthering Heights. And I didn't even finish it because I had went on vacation like in the middle of reading it. And then I forgot everything that was happening in it. And so I just haven't ever finished it. I'm gonna read this little bitty bit tonight. And that's fine. If I don't write in classics, I lose everything. Like, I have no idea what's going on. Because you have to think. And I don't like thinking. I literally just started laughing out loud and then I started crying. I don't know if I can say what happened without it being a spoiler. It's just funny. Hello. I don't know what's going on. And I don't want to know, actually. This is awful. This is terrible. Like, if someone said this to me, I think there would be charges. I just really and truly think there have been better ways to go about this entire thing. And somebody, not saying who, is being such a goofy goose, and it's kind of ruining everything. Because I just feel like if you were in the trusted hands of the FBI, you would not be being a goofy goose. One thing I will say is I literally hated Leah in the first book, and now she's like one of my favorites. We're back out here where I can't see anything. I have approximately 100 pages left of this, and I have no idea where it's going. No idea how we're getting from point A to point B. I'm not sure anybody knows. I'm ready for it to be over though. Not in like I don't like it anymore way. I'm just ready to figure it out. I feel like it's being dragged on, but that's just because I like to know things. I'm gonna finish it today though. I have faith in myself. What's going on? Why are we doing this? I literally have 50 pages left-ish. More like 40 something. I should have seen it coming, but I didn't, and that really ticks me off. Like, I don't know. It was like obvious, but not. But obvious. Also, the good thing about these books is I can 100% reread these because I forgot everything already from this book, let alone from the first 3. Like, I don't remember anything. I don't know what to feel right now. I feel like that could have been wrapped up better, but it wasn't bad. It was like not what I thought was gonna happen, which is fine. Like, I didn't have a like a picture in my mind because everything was crazy. Technically I have all of this, but I'm not reading that right now. I think I'm gonna save that for a later time. I'm gonna say spoiler kind of, and you can skip it. I'll tell you when spoilers are over. I feel like it was kind of dumb. That was mean. To have everybody like come back. Like, why are people from book 2 coming back and being murderers? I don't think that was like, I wouldn't have done that. But I wouldn't have done a lot of things. So maybe that's just me. I think I'm gonna give it 4 stars. It was my least favorite in the series, but it wasn't bad. This one I kind of had to like make myself pick up. But it wasn't bad. Like, I'm not saying it's bad. It was entertaining. I would have done some things differently, but that's fine because I didn't write it. It's not my book. Well, book 2 done. Good for me. I'm gonna go simmer on this. Just like sit on it, think about it. I don't know what I feel. I just feel. Okay, hi, it's the same day as the last clip, but I look better now. I wanted to give a reading update because I have been reading on my Kindle all day. I've had time to sit on it like more, like I said, and I still agree with my 4-star rating. I just think like it was so good. The series was so good, and it's like one of my top series now, but it just could have been concluded better, you know what I mean? Like, it wasn't bad. I'm not mad with how it ended. It just could have been better. I don't really know if this is gonna work because you're on a Harry Potter book stack and I feel like it's kind of low to the ground. Okay, I've been reading The Winter Princess. That's what it looks like. I'm gonna put it there. I'm 162 pages in and I really like it. I feel like, so the first book of this is the one I was talking about earlier. Or I think I mentioned it, maybe I didn't. It's called The Impossible Princess and I love it. Like, it was so cutesy. They're like low stakes, but they're like, I wouldn't even say like dystopian, but they're royalty. Like, I normally say that royalty is dystopian because there's like, you know, some crap going on, but it's just like modern. This is like enemies to lovers, I think, is the vibe that I've gotten the whole time. I mean, yeah, that's what it is. Like, I don't know why I'm acting like I don't know. It's enemies to lovers. I'm 48% through. I'm gonna try to finish it tomorrow because this is only going until tomorrow because I have things to do. I'm really liking it though. I would honestly recommend these. Like, I feel like there are books that I read that I enjoyed that I would not recommend because of my own personal like like, oh my gosh, if you hate this book, I'm gonna be embarrassed. But this, like, I don't think you should hate it. I think it's really cute. I think you should really like it. I got a phone call and I have no idea what I was talking about, but I think I was just talking about the fact that you should read these because they're cute and they're easy to read. And like, here's the thing, like, it's politicky, but like, you don't have to pay attention. Like, I don't. The end of the book still stays the same, doesn't matter. I got more stickers for my Kindle case, by the way. I got a Taylor's version sticker. This isn't relevant, but I got a Taylor's version sticker. And then I got 3 album covers. I got Minor by Gracie Abrams, and then I got 1989. And then I got, I think I got HS1. I was gonna get Stick Season because I love Stick Season, like, with every ounce of my soul. But then I was like, that doesn't fit the vibe. I had to just keep it the theme. I have a pleasing sticker because it came in a sticker pack and I had nowhere else to put it. That's probably the update for today. I've been very spastic with this. I'm sorry. It's just, I just don't sleep and it's starting to catch up with me a little bit. And so I've been kind of like dead in the evenings because I wake up at 5:30. Like, I literally hate my life. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Okay. I need to shut up. I'm gonna go finish up some stuff I have to do before I go to sleep, and then I'll probably read some more of The Winter Princess because it's really cute and I really like it and you should all read it. Ignore the fact that I look like I've been crying. Here's our little wrap up from the week. I finished both of these and I'm decently far through a book on my Kindle, so I'm just gonna add up all the pages. I'm also gonna show the ratings of the ones I finished, so I think I already said them in here, but it's fine. First book I finished was All In. I read, like, I think right at half. I gave this 5 stars. This one kept me entertained the whole time. Killer Instinct, which was the second one, I put down at one point because it was boring me, and then this one, which I'll talk about in a second, wasn't my favorite. Then I finished Bad Blood, which I did not like. This was my least favorite in the series. It was fine. I just think it could have been done differently and better. I gave it 4 stars. It wasn't like awful or anything. This is what I read of it. I haven't read the novella. I probably won't for a while. And then on my Kindle, I am reading The Winter Princess, and I'm 208 pages in, 61% through. 766. That's 766 pages. I think that's pretty good considering the week I've had. This book is serving 5 stars, or 4.5. It's probably serving 4.5 actually, because I kind of zone out at times, but it's really good. Guys, my fish, I have a house for her, like a little mushroom house, and she like lays in it, and I'm not kidding. I would show you, but every time I go over there, she like swims around because she thinks I'm feeding her. Thanks for watching. This was kind of stupid and pointless and boring, but it was fun for me because I like talking to myself. This literally kept falling off the tripod, so I had to move it, but I was just saying bye. See you next time. The usual.